guys, welcome back to another episode. This one's come around quick. Always does, doesn't it? I don't know how the weeks go so quick really, but here we are anyway. We're back out on the field. It's Sunday morning, my favourite time of the week. Absolutely beautiful morning this morning, sunny in sunny North Norfolk. I'm actually on the little field that I found. Well, me and Tom actually found those 3 pieces of silver in that one day, and then I found the Commonwealth hammered coin as well. So I think I'll name this. I'm going to have to name this field the silver field. But yeah, I've got the little SB24 on today. I've kept that on from last time. So yeah, I'll have a little play on here, give it a couple of hours maybe. If I'm doing all right, I might stick with it for a little while, but if not, I'm going to head down. I'm going to go and have a little look on the medieval field again. I'm going to have a little play in that really busy area. There's a corner where it's really noisy and lots going on in the ground there, so we'll have a little play. I'll give you a listen later, you can hear for yourselves. But yeah, the crops are getting fairly sort of long now. They're starting to grow. So yeah, I don't know how much longer I've got on these fields. There's a few shorter ones, but yes, looks like it's coming towards a point where I'm not going to be able to get on them anymore for much longer. But yeah, less talking, more detecting. Right guys, off we go. Absolutely stunning morning this morning. Trying to find that first signal. Grass, this the crops here actually aren't as quite as long as I thought. It's longer in places, but yeah, I've got a little while left on here. This sunshine carries on, it won't be. Yeah, we'll see what the SP24 can do on here today. See if it's maybe the SP24 does like a bit of silver. Let's see if we can find this first target together as well before I cut it off, and then find it 2 feet later. Good news on the legend. I have had confirmation that it will be with me. Well, I wouldn't really say it'll be with me, but it is coming into the store at Unearthed UK on Monday, which will be now, which is the night I post up this video. So yeah, that's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, like I say, if you that's from Unearthed UK. If you want to get your name down on the list, that is the Pro Pack, by the way. Yeah, if you want to get your name on the list, yeah, give Unearthed a call, Melanie or Graham, and they will sort you out and get your name down, and yeah, you'll have one on your way as soon as they can get them into stock. Obviously, I'd imagine there's people with their names down on the list already, so those are going to be first, I would have thought. But yeah, exciting times. I am really looking forward to it. See Liam Dyson from History Revisited. He's got his. He's been out a few times already. I'm enjoying the videos. Cheers for that, mate. But yeah, some really interesting things coming up with that. Really am looking forward to it. Feels really quiet at the minute. What's going on? It's typical. I'm walking along and there's no signals. What's wrong? Oh. There we go, guys. Nice. I'll say nice, bit jumpy. 30s, 20s, 30s, and 40s. Bit All over the shop, that one. We didn't mind those. Did them anyway. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I've just spotted something before I pull that up. Nothing too exciting there. It's right on the surface. It didn't tell me it was on the surface, but lovely piece of wire. It's a great start to the day. Nice. On to the next one. I've just opened up this clod here. I'll call it a clod now because the old grass is getting so long that it's yeah, I can actually pull clods out now. That's rooted in well. But yeah, I've had a signal there, just there, and another one there, and they were quite iffy signals, and they were both trash. Well, one was a bit of aluminium-y stuff. This one here was a shotty end. And then I had this one, which was a screaming 80s, but really high pitch. So I thought, well, it's going to be another aluminium. I've pulled it out, and it's in this little. Oh, it's just fell off this little clod. There you go. Look, there's the imprint. I think we got ourselves a coin already. Not 100% sure. Like, I haven't looked at it, so just popped it out. It's looking interesting. Not sure on that. Looks quite mullered, actually. Looks like it might have a. Sorry, guys. Not entirely sure on that. It's quite. Looks like it's had it, to be honest. But what I'll do is I'll have a little spray up, and I'll come back on. Right, yeah, that's totally crusty. Looking at that little edge there, I'm actually going to guess that could be a 2p, which wouldn't surprise me. Modern coinage, absolutely junk, isn't it? It's yeah. Crusted up probably within a couple of years of being in the ground, if that. But yeah, never mind, it's a coin. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but these all these signals today seem to be absolutely screaming high pitched. Well, so I dug this again. This was 80s, 90s. I'm expecting absolute junk probably. But yeah, no, screaming high tone again. Dug this clod, flipped her over, and I've got something here. If you can see that embedded in there. Yeah, no idea what it is yet. Could be junk. But it looks quite interesting, actually. What are you? Looks. What is that? Looks like it's got enamel of some sort there. Looks like it was a pin of some sort, maybe. I'm not sure. So you don't know. Definitely some kind of a badge, isn't it? Oh, it's got to be. Am I missing something here? I'm not. Oh, I don't know if there's something I'm not quite seeing here. Yeah, not sure. Let's have a bit of a better clean up and I'll get back to you. Right, well, stupidity over. Well, actually, I can see it a bit better now. That's, to be fair, it was not as obvious. I was going to say an English flag, and I think it is. Yeah, enameled. It's obviously some kind of a badge or brooch. I'm not sure about this little piece on the bottom here. It's a bit odd, but maybe there was something else to it. Not entirely sure, but yeah, that's really nice. That the enamel on it. Shame it's missing in the middle of it. It's obviously been a bit bent over, so it's obviously popped out. But yeah, that's an interesting find. Different anyway. I really like that. Yeah, pleased with that. Not a bad second decent find of the day. Very interesting, possibly military related, I would have thought. But yeah, lovely. On to the next one. Right, next one I got here was a sort of low tone, actually, sort of 15 to 19. It was really deep and scratchy, so obviously I didn't film it, but yeah, it's about 4 or 5 inches deep. Bit of a buckle. Put the clod back, it was here. But yeah, nice. Right, well, seeing as these signals have all been high pitched and high numbers, I'm going to dig this one live. solid 94, 95. You can hear how high that is. Now normally I'll be thinking that high pitch is going to be aluminium, but no, my luck, it probably will be now this time. Let's see. Such a clear, crisp tone, though. There we go, look, trash. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one I do film live, thinking it's going to be something a bit better. No, it's some sort of a... Yeah, it's aluminium. It is actually aluminium. Right, here we go, guys. Absolutely solid 90 again. High pitch tone. It's going to be aluminium. Aluminium again, you watch. Still a solid 90. It's out anyway. Oh no, it's not aluminium. I think. Can you see that? I think. Got ourselves another buckle. Yes. That's more like it. Don't think that's mega old, but there we go, nice little find, complete buckle. Missed a pin, but nice. Happy with that. Guys, well, this one took some finding, hunting around in the hole here, and yeah, pinpointing was going crazy. I don't know if you can spot it, because I couldn't. Well, I thought this was a rock, but it isn't. It's actually the bottom of a pot leg, bronze pot leg. Awesome. Yeah, I thought that was a rock. I was thinking, what on earth is going on? The pinpointer was going crazy in the hole. But yeah, it's like the foot, isn't it, of a pot leg. Bronze, probably medieval, that, yeah. Lovely, that's a big old chunk, that. Yeah, really pleased with that. Can't believe that was yeah, I couldn't see that at all. I was just in the side of the hole. I was thinking, what on earth is going on? Yeah, nice little find, that. Really pleased with that. On to the next one. Right, I've got another high pitched, sort of 72 to 75. I'm going to say coin, this one. I'm going to try my luck and say it's a coin. God, this clay is so thick today. Could always be wrong, obviously. Let's see. Right, that's out. Is it going to be? It's very high pitched again though, but I'm not seeing the coin yet. Oh, hold on. Might have missed that. That's here. Oh, it's not a coin. Okay. Well, it's not aluminium though. Looks like we've got ourselves the back end of a possibly a 50 cal. Looks like it's been mullered, probably, hopefully by the plough, that, unless it exploded. Could have done, I suppose. It's a possibility. But yeah, 50 cal shell. Very nice. Right guys, I've switched fields. That's really hard work actually in that tall corn or whatever it is, barley maybe. Yeah, sort of starting to hurt my shoulder, so I gave up on that. But I've just walked across, heading towards my medieval field. I thought for a second, I had a jetton, but it's certainly thin enough to be a jetton. But it's not. It's actually a button. Rather nice little button. I'm really pleased with that. That was the first signal as I walked onto this field here. That's the one I sort of walked across last week towards the medieval field. But yeah, that's right near the edge of the field as well. There's normally quite a lot of trash here, so I don't normally bother too much with it. But yeah, what a nice little button that is. Lovely, good start. Here you guys, just so you can hear what it's actually like on here. It's quite hard work. Constant chatter. There's a lot went on here. Lots of falsing on iron. But in between all this is I've had hammered coins and jettons and all sorts, so plenty of buttons. As you can tell, that is pretty. Just a bit of false in there. See on the iron, you have to just check them. If it gets too much, to be honest, sometimes I even just flick over to Park 2. Just give you a bit faster recovery speed, so that can help. It's not too bad at the minute, but just falsing, you see. It's quite hard work because you've got to go back over every little single signal. We'll just flick it into Park 2 actually, just gives that a little bit faster recovery. Lose a little bit of depth though, but the trouble is when there's so much iron, you don't really need the depth. There's no point, you're not going to get past it anyway, so I think that's just iron. It's a bit of an iffy one, that one. But yeah, you can see what I'm working with anyway. That's quietened it down a little bit actually. Park 2, I'm in full sensitivity as well, so. But yeah, I'll see you on the next hole. Right, I cut the camera off and a few steps later, banging signal 62 to 64. Very high pitch, that one. You can hear how fast that Park 2 is actually. Oh, hello. Here we go. Got a lovely little, shame it's broken, but a lovely little buckle. Little spectacle buckle that, with the pin still intact, but missing half of the. Oh, nice. Pleased with that. It's the first decent find on it. Well, say that I've had a few buttons here and there, but yeah, no, I'm pleased with that. That's nice, especially with the pins still on it. Soil's lovely down here now. It's nice and soft, so that makes a change. Some patches on this my permission are nice and soily, but yeah, no, I'm happy with that. On to the next one. I spy something shiny. Coming up in the early 20s. That looks rather fancy, doesn't it? I've just done a little bit of a test on it. Not totally silver, I wouldn't have said, but it's definitely got a smell to it, so I'm gonna say it's got a good, you know, it's a good plating. Definitely silver plated. But that's quite nice. I'm not sure what that'd be off. It looks like it could have been off maybe a cane. Would have been like a bit decorative, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm pleased with that. That's quite nice, that. I'm not sure, I don't think it's entirely silver. There's definitely a silver smell to it, that eggy smell, so it's definitely got some silver on it, but didn't seem that strong. But yeah, no, well, it could well be silver, could be. Looks like it's got some, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think it could be actually. Could be solid silver, that. It's got a little bit of weight to it considering how small and thin it is. But yeah, no, that's really nice, that. Nice bit of the shiny stuff. good to see it. Right guys, I've been in the Roman field for quite some time now, and it's just, for some reason, I think it's just having one of those days of just no signals. It's just gone dead quiet, but I finally got one here, so thought I'd film it anyway. Sorry, it's 30s, 40s. Yeah, I'm having a hard time on here. Had a lovely morning, great morning. Yeah. Be something. Yeah, literally nothing at all this afternoon until now. Sorry about that guys, for some reason my camera decided to die on me even though it's at 50%. Yeah, I was saying until now. Looks like a little thimble. Squashed, but actually looks quite a nice one. Lovely green to it. Yeah, what a nice little find. That's kind of made the afternoon, I think. That's yeah, I've been struggling. So yeah, nice. Let me get you on the other camera. We'll get a better shot of that. Well, there we are. What a great little find. It really is a nice one, that. Shame it's got a bit squashed, but that's yeah, that's a really nice little thimble. I quite like the decorative bit along the bottom there. Don't know how old that is. I don't think it's that old, but possibly like Georgian, Victorian maybe. But yeah, no, I'm pleased with that. That's really nice. I haven't had a thimble in quite some time, so nice to find. Always nice to find a thimble. Lovely. Right guys, yeah, I'm going to call it for the day, I think. Ended on a good one. I'm happy with the little thimble, so that's really pleased me this afternoon. After a long, hard, silent afternoon, should I say? Yeah, not a lot of signals this afternoon. That's a bit strange, but there you are. That's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, let's have a look what we found. Yeah, not a bad little pot full there. Mostly full of buttons. Yeah, tons of them. Nice little silver washed one here. A few of the usual sort of pewter, sort of tomback buttons with them shanks missing and what have you. This lovely little patterned button. Really pleased with that. I do like a patterned button. Yeah, got a few of those actually. Didn't film them all, but that one's got a bit of gold gilt in there, I think. Just about make it out. But yeah, that's a different one. Quite like that. There's this one that's got a bit of patterning, but looks a bit crusty. That one I can't really make out what it is. Maybe like a floral pattern. But yeah, I do like a nice fancy button. A few little buckles. I don't know whether these are sort of horse tack more. This one, yeah, a bit broken. Spectacle buckle, but yeah, still got the pin attached to that one. Yeah, so I like that. That's nice. Nice patina to it anyway. Ginormous musket ball style type thing. I don't know whether it is or not because it's so big. I can't imagine that'd be shot out of a musket. It just seems too big. Maybe it's just a ball of lead. Maybe looks more like a bit of, yeah, just a ball of lead, I think. A little bit of bronze, maybe a bit of bronze pot, possibly. Go nicely with my bronze pot leg, medieval pot leg, or just the foot of one anyway. But that is huge. That is. That would have been a big pot. Nice little bit of clay pipe. I like finding that.
maybe that, I should think that was probably nearly at the bowl end, which I've never found before, sort of just turning up there. Yeah, this one was odd. I'm really not sure on that still, but yeah, I believe it's a flag, obviously the British flag. Nice bit of enamel in there. No idea what that would have been off. If anybody has got any ideas, let me know. Don't know what these two bits are down the bottom here. Some sort of badge of something. Could even be off a tractor. I have no idea. We wouldn't know. Yeah, nice. Like I say, ended on a nice little thimble, didn't we? Sorry about the road noise. Not far from the road. Noisy motorbikes. But yeah, that's a lovely little thimble. That is. Love the green on that. Absolute beauty. And yeah, I suppose the best bit of today, probably my little piece of silver here, which I'm not 100% sure it is totally silver. As you can see, there's little edges where it's darker. I don't know if that's just, yeah, it's probably just really thick plated, I think. Not entirely sure, but yeah, I tested it earlier and I could definitely smell that slight eggy smell, but not as strong as you'd usually sort of smell. But yeah, no, that's nice. I'm not sure what that'd be off, but maybe like a cane or something. That's what I was thinking. Just a bit of decorative plate off a cane, maybe. But yeah, not a bad little day at all, really. Simplex has done me proud. Which it always does, to be honest. It's always proved itself in more than one way. Yeah, amazing machine. If you're ever looking to buy a machine that's a starter, or, well, not just a starter, I mean, I've had it for a couple of years now and it's never let me down. Honestly, it's just an amazing machine. For the price, I don't think you can beat it. I really don't think you can beat it. It has won detector of the year, hasn't it? Or best-selling detector 2 years running, I think. So yeah, it's unbeatable for the price. Yeah, so the legend is coming as well. Yeah, should be in Monday, hopefully, and then I'm hoping I'll have it by Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday at the latest, hopefully. But yeah, if you want to, let's say, if you want to get your name down, get over to Unearth, give them a call, Melanie or Graham, give them a call and get your name down on the list. They'll be glad to help you. And also, even if you want a Simplex, anything like that, you know, yeah, get over and give those guys a shout. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one with the legend in my hand. Nice one, guys. Thank you very much.